It seems like every other week, a company is proudly announcing their new transformation initiative, their groundbreaking strategy, or their revolutionary strategic plan. And more often than not, they use these terms as if they were playing a game of corporate buzzword bingo. But the critical point to consider is that many of these companies are using the terms interchangeably as if they were just fancy synonyms for what we're doing new. Now, let's be clear here. Strategy isn't strategic planning, and transformation isn't strategy. Imagine this. You're sitting in the boardroom discussing your company's 5-year strategy. Now, the plan looks solid on a PowerPoint slide, but as you dig deeper, you notice something is missing. Despite having clear goals, your organization hasn't undergone the transformation needed to execute the ambitious plan effectively. Now, by the end of this video, you'll discover why linking strategy and transformation is the key to long-term success and how to bridge that critical gap. Now, historically, companies moved directly from strategy to strategic planning. Now, the introduction of transformation as an intermediate step only became mainstream after the turn of the century, driven by a number of factors. First, the rapid pace of change in business environments, the need for significant organisational changes to implement modern strategies, increased complexity in strategy execution, a growing importance of sustainability, more recognition of the need for cultural shifts, the impact of digital technologies on competitiveness, frequent market disruptions, and the demand for organisational agility. Transformation has become vital because the gap between where organisations are and where their strategies need them to be has widened significantly. Simply planning to execute a strategy is often no longer enough. And that's why so many organisations set out with the very best of intentions, but they soon struggle and eventually find themselves in a bit of a mess. These days, many organisations need to fundamentally transform themselves to be capable of executing modern strategies. Now, the 3 terms we're going to explore today are strategy, transformation, and strategic planning. In this strategic trinity, each element has a unique role. Strategy sets the vision and goals. Where do we want to go? Transformation identifies the changes we need to make within the organisation to achieve that vision. And strategic planning is the roadmap that organises all the necessary steps, including the transformation steps, into a structured plan to get us there. So let's explore each one. Now, it's quite common these days for organisations to really struggle to develop strategies that address rapidly changing market conditions, sustainability, and new business models. The solution is to develop a robust strategy that outlines your long-term vision, defines your market positioning, and articulates how you create value in a changing landscape. Key characteristics of this should be a long-term focus with built-in adaptability, sustainability as a core component, an anticipation of shifts in business and operating models, and a balance of visionary thinking with practical constraints. Now, here's what you need to do to define your strategy. Analyze emerging trends and potential disruptions. Assess sustainability impact and opportunities. Explore innovative business models. And articulate a compelling vision. A well-crafted strategy should be both aspirational and grounded in reality. It needs to inspire your organisation while providing clear direction. Remember, strategy isn't just about setting goals. It's about making choices. What you choose not to do is often as important as what you choose to pursue. Now, when it comes to business transformation, organisations often struggle to make fundamental changes that are necessary to realise their vision. They're comfortable with small change, but they often fear fundamental shifts that we see the world's best leaders making. Great leaders really embrace transformation as a journey from the current state to their strategic vision, changing how the organisation operates, creating value and interacting with its ecosystem. Now, transformation planning identifies what specific changes like new technology, skills or processes are necessary to achieve the strategy. This planning ensures we have what's needed to make the strategy possible. Key characteristics of transformation include comprehensive changes across technology, processes and culture and skill sets. It's guided by key strategic priorities. It reimagines business and operating models, and it balances short-term disruption with long-term value creation. An example could be, to achieve leadership in sustainable urban mobility, we'll transform from a traditional auto manufacturer into a tech-savvy mobility solutions provider. Now, this involves implementing AI for predictive maintenance, retraining our workforce, redesigning production processes for circularity, and shifting to a service-based business model. Now, you might want to consider developing a comprehensive digital transformation roadmap, creating a sustainability transformation plan, redesigning business and operating models, investing in change management and cultural transformation, and fostering innovation and experimentation right across your organization. Transformation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. It's not a project that has a start and an end. It's a continuous cycle. Now, despite being years ahead of most companies, if the likes of Apple, Amazon and Google never stop transforming, there's little chance that any other business can afford to announce our transformation is complete. Transformation really requires leadership commitment, clear communication and a willingness to challenge the status quo. Successful transformation often involves creating a sense of urgency, building a guiding coalition, and empowering employees at all levels to drive change. Now, organizations often struggle to translate high-level strategy and transformation goals into actionable plans. The key is to develop a detailed plan that breaks down your transformation journey into concrete, measurable steps. Strategic planning brings everything together by creating a comprehensive roadmap. It organizes both transformation initiatives and other key actions into clear steps, timelines, and milestones to achieve the strategic vision. Now, key characteristics could include a medium-term focus with regular reassessments, clear milestones for technology implementation and sustainability, specific actions for business model and operational changes, and a balance of structure with flexibility to adapt to rapid changes. Now, building on our earlier example, we might say our 24-month plan includes implementing AI-driven maintenance across 50% of our fleet, launching our mobility as a service platform in 3 cities, achieving 30% circularity in production. And so you might want to consider using advanced scenario planning tools, developing specific KPIs for technology and sustainability initiatives, creating detailed action plans for model changes, establishing agile review processes, and aligning your resource allocation with strategic priorities. Now, effective strategic planning requires a balance between detail and flexibility. And while it's important to have a clear roadmap, it's equally crucial to build in mechanisms for adapting to changing circumstances. Regular reviews and a willingness to adjust course when necessary are really hallmarks of successful strategic planning these days. Transformation is essential for bridging capability gaps, which involves building new skills and technologies needed for strategy execution. Cultural reinvention, which is about shifting mindsets and behaviours to align with new strategic directions. Business model innovation, which is where you move from current models to new, more competitive models. Operational reimagining, which is about redesigning processes and systems to support new strategic goals. And stakeholder realignment, which is about reshaping relationships with customers, partners, and employees. Without transformation, organisations really risk creating strategies and plans that they're incapable of executing. Transformation acts as a bridge between ambitious strategic goals and practical realities of day-to-day operations. To maximise effectiveness, start with a clear, forward-looking strategy that prioritises technology and sustainability and use it to really drive transformation. Develop and execute detailed plans, ensuring alignment through regular reviews and open communication. And foster a culture of adaptability, celebrating milestones and really learning from those setbacks that you have along the way. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. The most successful organisations are those that can really learn and adapt quickly, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and innovation. Now think back to that boardroom conversation I mentioned at the start. You should now begin to understand that without a solid link between strategy and transformation, even the best laid plans can fall short. But with the insights you've just gained, I'd like to think that you're better equipped to make sure your organisation doesn't just plan for the future, but it transforms to meet it head on. Aligning strategy with transformation really ensures that your vision becomes a reality, driving long-term success. In today's world of rapid change, sustainability needs and business model disruption, navigating from strategy through transformation to execution is crucial. The introduction of transformation reflects the widening gap between traditional capabilities and modern strategic demands. Remember, strategy sets the destination and defines the vehicle that you need. Transformation builds that vehicle and trains your team. And strategic planning plots your route and milestones. By mastering this process, you can position your organization for leadership in shaping the future of your industry. So keep strategizing, transforming, and executing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.